Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Let's ignore the band-aid. I had a fight with some scissors and I lost. It just be like that sometimes. We are gonna film today, we're gonna plan, I should say, the week of November 7th through the 13th, and it was a pretty shitty week, if I'm being honest with ya. But nonetheless, we are gonna use these inserts from Style. We have our tweezers from Sassy Plannahannah, I believe, and we have a kit here from ScribblePrintsCo. This is like super old. It's, well, I guess 1 year old. That's it. December 2021 mystery. I feel like I've had this in my collection for like 6.5 years now. But anywho, we're gonna do one of these. This is the kit. It's like this spa inspired kit. Honestly, just using it because it was about time. I didn't really have anything in particular to use. If you watched my kit lineup, this was supposed to be next week's kit, but plans changed when I realized I didn't have enough room for all my Christmas kits. So I don't really like this box, but we're gonna have to use it to have enough because the Fashion Girls are like the same as these two. I want to use the tall one. I've already decided that I have to bring the hand in. Anywho, so the underlays I'm using are Sparkle from my shop in navy, and then I have some Twinkle Header and Washi in light purple, and I am going to layer the Lavender Hollow Bougie from SPC on top. With that being said, let us jump on in. I feel like every time I film lately, I film like 6 billion videos in one day. And I really haven't filmed that many times. I've filmed 2 videos, but like one of them was like 15 minutes and the other one was probably like an hour. So it's just felt like a lot, and it also feels so much later. It's only about 1 o'clock, but it feels like super late. And I'm all messed up on the day of the week. I always film on Mondays, but this past Monday was the anniversary of when my mom died, and so Chris and I took the day together. We decorated for Christmas, went shopping. We just had like an actually it was a really good day. But none of that. Let us get into what happened this week. Monday. It's one of my friend Marcos's birthday. Got McDonald's, at the post office, you know, all the usual. Got groceries. We desperately needed groceries. We hadn't gone in almost 2 weeks. I'm going to use these date numbers from SPC. And I do have a code with SPC. You can use Hannah10 to save 10% off of your order. I accidentally grabbed like multiple sheets of these out. Maybe. But yeah. So read, I've like read so many books in the past couple of weeks. I've probably read like 6 books in like 2 weeks. If I'm being honest with you, it was a lot. It was a good time though. Very good for the soul. So did all that, and then Tuesday was honestly just like a very lazy day. I did really a whole lot of nothing. I accidentally took a 3-hour nap, and like I didn't like intend to even fall asleep, otherwise I would have set an alarm, and I slept from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m., which is also the stupidest time of the day to take a nap. And then I just ended up being exhausted I ended up being the exact opposite. I ended up being wide awake all night and then exhausted the next day. It was just a tragedy, mainly. However, this was the day that Andrea sent me like a post from, or like a link to Book Outlet, because they were doing like a pre-Black Friday sale, and I bought like over 30 books that day. It just be like that sometimes. And then Chris and I finally finished watching season 1 of Daredevil, and I've never been happier to be done with something. I absolutely hated that show. Mainly because Chris freaking lied to me by telling me that it was not like bloody, and it was in fact very bloody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. yeah, it was just like not the vibe. I did not enjoy it at all. Did not like it. And the way it works when we pick stuff is like we take turns picking a show, and then like we commit to the first season, and if like I don't like Chris's pick after I've like watched all of season 1, giving it a fair shot, then we will move on. We won't like watch the second season. We will not be watching more of Daredevil. Tuesday, I had a really big hankering for Round Rock donuts. So we went and got those. Flames. I worked. I baked some cookies. Talked to my dad on the phone. And I also watched The Handmaid's Tale finale with Andrea. And we started working on our calendar of like, because like, we want to keep up our Wednesday tradition, but like we need a new thing to watch. So we're going to watch like different movies and stuff, and it'll be fun. And then she made chicken wing dip and taco dip, and we just like pigged out. And the last time we did dips, we made the mistake of like not bringing the chips upstairs with us. We just brought like up to like the movie room. We just brought like put them on our plate, and we were this time like, let's just like bring the whole bag. And it was the vibe. It was just, we ate like almost the entire bag. And the season finale of Handmaid's Tale was Flames. Very predictable, but very good. And I'm very much so looking forward to the series finale. Thursday, I had a shitty morning. That's what I put in. At this point in time, I don't really know what happened at all. I went shopping for Christmas things, so that's always fun. I read, Chris and I played Mario Party, and I won. It was so funny because like I was not winning, Chris was winning, and I always want, you can like, if you've ever played Mario Party, you know. If you haven't, first off, can we like talk about how pretty this looks? I don't think I can ever capture how great this is on camera. But if you've never played Mario Party, you like have to go around this like board and collecting stars. Whoever has the most stars wins. And like you, at the end, they give out bonus stars. You don't know, like it's usually like 2 different ones, and it's like I don't know, it's probably like 10, 15 different like reasons they'll give it to you. To be like the person who went around, like traveled the most spaces, or it'll be the person who won the most mini games, whatever. But you never know like which bonus stars are going to be handed out. And I personally like to turn off the bonus stars. Like I want them turned off because I just think they're stupid. But Chris is always like, no, leave them on. And I ended up beating him because of the bonus star. And that was fantastic because we ended up having, I got a bonus star, which gave us the equal amount of stars, but I had more money in my bank. Therefore, I won. So that was fun. Friday was a really good day. I put away some laundry in the morning, and then Andrea and I had like a little fun date planned. We met up at Barnes & Noble, and we just suck, honestly. We said to each other, okay, like we're just gonna go look around and like make a list on our phone of things we want to buy. Like we're not gonna buy anything. And we both left there with 4 books, 3 for each of us, and we each got 1 book for our husbands. But yeah, we're idiots. And then we went to Tarka, which it's like the first, when we like, that's like the place we met up at the first time we met in person. So it was like cute. And we went there, and it's just so delicious. I'm a big fan. So we got some yummy Indian food. It's like very Americanized Indian. I got I think I tried to say what it was called in my last video, and so I really don't want to sound like an idiot 2 videos in a row, but I'll do it. It's like M-A-L-I, Malai, Kofta, K-O-F-T-A, and it's like these vegetarian, like dumplings with like a red, like onion, tomato, garlicky sauce, and I get it mild because I'm a baby and I hate spicy. And we got like garlic naan on the side, and it was just scrumptious. And then I got home, and I had planned all week that I was gonna have a phone call date with my friend Liz. Hadn't talked to her in a few weeks. We caught up. That was fun. And then I had a phone call date with my friend Kieran. That was also fun. I worked. I had a good old mental fucking breakdown, so that's cute. I had a lot of those this weekend. so that happened, and then the next day, I got a package in the mail that just like, oh my god, we're not on the washi yet. That just simply made my heart happy. So I marked that I got some unexpected mail. Here she is. So that happened, and then I worked on orders, and then more drama happened. Don't really want to get into it. Very personal things happened, and I was just like really upset and miserable. And then I got Whataburger. I think I didn't actually end up going to Whataburger. The plan was to go to Whataburger, and then I went somewhere else, but I just marked it as Whataburger. And I was like very unwell, so I decided that I was done working for the day. I couldn't really focus, so we stopped working and just watched TV and read a bit. Then the next day I filmed my melting basket and worked and watched YouTube, and Chris and I went on a date to like the Mexican restaurant that we like nearby. It was good. I always get chicken flautas, and they're so yummy and crispy and just so good. I feel like because I've been doing all the Halloween art, it's been all new kits, so I haven't had to cut washi in a while. But yeah, and then more stuff happened, so I was sad again, tee-hee-hee. And then I knew I was going to be busy on Monday, so I laid down my spread for the following week on Sunday evening because I wanted to get it done. Plus I was having a bad day, and I figured it would help relieve some stress. And then I read some more, and I believe I did not finish my book this day. I don't know what is happening, but I can't get these lined up good, so we're just going with them being uneven. I don't care. That's pretty much all the stories of this week. Granted, it was like just not a good week, so I'm sorry I don't have like happier things to report on. I just like genuinely have been unwell, and I'm just gonna be real with you guys about that because I don't think that's anything to be like ashamed about, to be like not doing the greatest. But like, yeah, it's just been rough, if I'm being honest. That's just where I'm at. But yeah, so far this week has been really, really good. I've had a really good week. I'm feeling really good, and like real time, next freaking week is Black Friday, which is absolutely mind-boggling. I'm like, what? How are we already there? I'm unsure. I don't understand, but we are pretty much there, and that is shocking and alarming and scary, but we roll with the punches, and I'm excited. I have some new foils coming out, and like the time of filming this, I haven't even announced it, so literally the only people who know about this at this point in time that I'm like filming is Andrea and my friend Madison. But I have also an exclusive Black Friday font coming out. Oh, it's so cute. It's like the Grinch, the font from like the Grinch, and it's literally gives me life. It's so cute. So that'll be really exciting, and I'm just like looking forward to it. That's another thing that did happen, I believe, last week, is like I ordered my paper for like new sticker paper so long ago at this point, like in like end of September, beginning of October, and it finally arrived, I believe, last week. And it was just very exciting to finally have it in hand and not have to stress about that. I do think this is looking quite pretty. I do like this kind of color scheme, though it's like, to me, more of a January color scheme than November, but also November gives me very brown energy, and I'm just not a fan. Also, I was talking to my friend Madison about this. What color do you think, like, she said, we're talking about color. She just bought like a yellow Printpression planner. It's so cute. And she was like, I just feel like my soul would be like the color yellow. What color do you think your soul would be, and like why? I think mine would be red, and it's not even like a color that I particularly like. Like, my favorite colors are black and white, but I don't think I'm that dark or that pure to be black or white. But I think my soul would be red because, like, I just feel like I'm a very fiery person, like, in good and bad ways, in all circumstances. Like, I feel like red is either the color of, like, anger or love, and I feel like both of those things are very me. Like, if I love you, I love you. And if I have an issue, I have an issue. So I just feel like red is, like, what speaks to me. Also, in real time, it's approximately 48 hours until the new Pokemon game comes out, and I'm getting Scarlet. Because I do not, ironically, it's Scarlet or Violet, as I'm using this very purple kit saying how pretty it looks. I don't really like the color purple in my real life. I like it in planner kits for some reason, but, like, I actually don't like the color purple. And so I was like, absolutely not getting Violet or getting Scarlet. And because my, you know, I just think in my head, reminds me of fire. And fire type Pokemon are my second favorite type of Pokemon after electric. Electric is obviously the best choice. But I'm literally so excited. So freaking excited. And I'm excited it's coming out like 1 week before Black Friday, where, like, I'll be able to just, like, play it for, like, a week straight and not have to, like, be like, oh my god, I should be working. No, I can just, like, vibe and live my life, and that's just really exciting to me. Okay. So I do have these bad boys, which are the Lavender Hollow double box and tall box. So we're gonna do the double box and the tall box. Hello. Double box, then this can go in the trash can. Perfect, love that. And we'll get this cutie pie gal with the tall box. Looks so stunning. And I do have a lot of these, a bunch of different Lavender Hollow full box overlays. We're gonna try to get through these ones that are, like, partially used sheets. Start there. I'm gonna use some regular hollow as well because I definitely need something more chunky on her because she looks terrible being all blank like that. I'm gonna use this from the Avril Lavigne sheet that just says, hell yeah, I'm a motherfucking princess, because that's very me energy, if I'm being honest. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll need one more thing with hollow, and I'm gonna go with it on this page so that we have one hollow on each side. So I'm gonna use this one that says, and it cuts like a knife, it feels like a fight to take back your life. On there. And then we'll use all of these lavender boys on everything else. This I'm just going to pop in my D-stash. I don't use that color very often, so I don't feel any strong pull to keep that in my collection. I'm going to do this here. Here, the little half cut headers will be going into my D-stash, which I will be doing that giveaway at the end of the year, so make sure you're following over on Instagram. And then we have to do hole, no, I don't do hole protectors in this planner, we just need to do the good old deco. I do think, oh, I just wish that I, like, showed how stunning this looks. I'm gonna take a picture of it in a second and show it, send it to Andrea because she'd be cute. She'd be really cute. I started Christmas shopping yesterday. I'm trying to get, like, a lot of it done. My dad's, like, irritating me. Keeps texting him, and he's just like, yeah, I'm sick. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but like, he wants this $128 knife. Whatever, okay. Homesick today, but like yesterday I texted him and he was like, I'm homesick today, ask me again tomorrow. I'm like, being homesick is like the perfect time to just peruse the internet and decide what you want. Like, you can't do it when you're at work. Do not understand. Don't understand. But I guess he gave me an idea of some freaking expensive ass knife, but if that's what he wants, sure, that's what we'll go with, even though I think that's a very boring gift. But he is a cooking lover, so I guess he would think probably half the things I want are stupid, so that's fine, to each is his own. The only other person that like I really need a response from like immediately is my sister's girlfriend, because I want to just like everybody who doesn't live here, I would like to give their gifts like ordered and sent to them. I'm just gonna have everything delivered directly to them so we don't have to think about it. But yeah, doesn't really matter, I guess, if I order everything and then like do Whitney when I get hers, since it's just gonna be through Amazon, so it's free shipping anyway. But she's the only one I'm waiting on. Granted, she's the one I asked last. But then once they're done, I just am gonna be like having Chris to work on, which is fine because we live together. I'm kind of sad though, because wrapping Christmas presents is one of my favorite parts of Christmas. And so like not being like, it would be pointless to have it shipped to me, to just have to pay the money to ship it to them. So like, I get it, but it's also sad. But that's it for the base. Let us zoom in for the day by day. Okay, we have got this here. Okay, classic Monday. We need 5 little things at the top. There is an extra color, but I didn't realize, I forgot, honestly, while I was doing the base, or when I was pulling stuff. So I didn't really, actually did pull like one thing in that color, but because I didn't really like focus on bringing in that color, we're just gonna roll with the other colors, which should be absolutely fine. I pulled in a lot of regular hollow as well as some lavender hollow from SPC. So yeah, let us just rock and freaking roll. First thing is payday. I do have a little piggy bank from SPC. I found this color from like I'm not zoomed in enough, am I? There we go. This like color from the color of the week matched super well. Then I have a payday script in font 1 and hollow from my shop. Then it was my friend Marcos's birthday. We've got a present from SPC in hollow, as well as a Marcos script in font 4. For post office drop, we've got the envelopes. I found that color to match super well as well. And then a custom PO drop from my shop in font 5 or font 6. And then for McDonald's, we've got the hash brown from SPC, as well as the McDonald's script from my shop in font 6 in hollow. And then I planned, so I got this planner from SPC as well as a plan script from my shop in font 1 in hollow. That's the first portion. Down here I did film, and I got groceries, and I read. Film, get groceries. And like I read for the majority of the evening, so I'm going to use a squared off box actually to mark that. We'll use this, and I'm going to move her down a little. Perfect. So for filming, I've got this camera from Carly Plans. You can use Hannah 15 to save 15% off. Then I've got a film script in font 6 in hollow. Then a grocery cart from Carly Plans, as well as a grocery script from my shop in font 5 in black. And then I have this bear reading from Carly Plans with a read script from my shop in font 6 in hollow. And that's the bottom half. On to Tuesday. Like I said, it was a very, very, very boring day. This I'm gonna put this in here because I love that pattern. And then we're gonna grab a flag. Here like this. I'm gonna mark that I read. We have the stack of books from SPC as well as the read script from my shop in font 6 and hollow. And then I had a lazy day, so I'm gonna use this girl watching TV from SPC as well as the lazy day script from SPC. This was also the day of the nap. The nap of doom. So I'll put that in, and then we can mark that I bought a bazillion books. And that we finished Daredevil. Doot, doot, and doot. So for the nap, I've got a pillow from Carly Plans as well as the nap script from SPC in Lavender Hollow. And then for buying all the books, I have this shopping bag from SPC. And then for watching Daredevil, I have a TV from Carly Plans. Next on Wednesday, the first thing I want to mark is that we went to Round Rock Donuts. So we have this, and then we had a YouTube, I had a YouTube binge. And then I did a bit of work. That for work, and I baked. The cookies that I baked this day were not good. It was a flop. I flopped, but it'd be like that sometimes. So for Round Rock Donuts, I have the donut from SPC. For my YouTube binge, I've got the movie Clapper from my shop in hollow and YouTube binge in font 6 in black. For work, I've got this working bear from Carly Plans as well as a work script from my shop in navy. And then for baking, I've got the mixer from Carly Plans as well as the bake script in unfoiled from my shop. Focus. There she is. And then I did talk on the phone with my dad, with me father, con me padre. And then Audrey and I watched Handmaid's Tale and ate all the dips. So being on the phone with my dad, I do have this phone icon, circle icon from SPC, as well as the with dad it's not custom, it's just in my shop in font 2. For watching Handmaids, I've got the me and Andrea doodle, and then the custom handmade script from my shop. And then I have this, which is like supposed to be a cake baking, but like that's kind of pan you put the dips in, so I just rolled with it to mark the dips. And that's the first half. This was my shitty morning where I don't have any idea what happened to make it shitty, but it was a shitty one apparently. Just gonna use this. And then we went shopping. Got McDonald's and had a YouTube binge. McDonald's and YouTube. Perfect. So for the shitty morning, I've got this like little face from the Coffee Monsters Co. as well as a shitty morning script from my shop in font 2. For Christmas shopping, I've got this little bulb from SPC as well as a shopping script in Lavender Hollow. For McDonald's, I've got a Happy Meal from Carly Plans as well as a McDonald's script from my shop in font 6 in hollow. And then for YouTube binge, I've got this little YouTube heart from SPC as well as a YouTube binge custom and unfoiled in font 6. Down here, we will mark that I worked, I read, and we played Mario Party. Work. Don't have the color that I need, so we'll just skip it and come back to it. And then we can use this to mark Mario Party. Perfect. So for working, I've got the retro computer from Carly Plans with the navy work script from my shop in font 6. For reading, we've got this book from SPC as well as a read script from my shop in font 6 and hollow. And then for Mario Party, we've got the Switch from SPC as well as a custom Mario Party script in font 5 unfoiled. There's that day. Next up, we're gonna mark that I did laundry. I honestly did the laundry the day prior. I just put it away on this day, but that's fine. And then I know I'm gonna wanna use one of these squared off boxes. I'm gonna put this in because I'm like literally so in love with that pattern. I just think it's so freaking cutie pie. So we'll throw this in. Just trying to figure out what would fit. So for laundry, this is from I think like the rainbow color way. We have a little laundry thing from SPC. And then we have the laundry script in font 4 from my shop in hollow. So Andrea and I went to Barnes & Noble, so I've got the book icon from my shop in hollow with a With Andrea script. And then I've got this Me and Andrea sticker again. I'm just gonna write in Tarka. Then I talked on the phone with my friend Liz, and then I talked on the phone with Kieran, you know, going through all the chats with all my pals because I love them. And then I worked, and then I had a mental breakdown, you know, just casual Friday night, LOL. Okay. There we go. I never do two labels together, but sometimes it's how it's gotta be. That one's from Carly Plans and a custom with Liz script in font 2. And then talking on the phone with Kieran, I've got the phone from SPC. And then this is actually in the November font of the month. I don't know when this is going up. Hello, do we want to focus? Anywho, it just says with Kieran in unfoiled. Super cute. And then working, we've got the little bear from Carly Plans with the same navy work script in font 6. And then a mental fucking breakdown. We've got this from Once More with Love, as well as the mental fucking breakdown script from my shop in font 4. First things first, on Saturday, I got like a package that made me smile. So we're gonna mark that first. And then I worked and had a YouTube binge. Work, YouTube. Perf. So for the mail, I just have this happy face from the Coffee Monsters Co. For working, I've got the silhouette from Carly Plans as well as a work script in font 6 and navy. For the YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper in hollow as well as YouTube binge in font 5 in black. And then I was a sad bitch again. Shocker. And I got Whataburger. Apparently, even though I'm pretty sure that was a lie, and I got Panda Express because the line was too long at Whataburger, and I was actually very mad about it. And then I just watched TV with Chris and read my book. Okay. So for sad, I've got the sticker from Once More with Love with the Sad Bitch script from my shop in font 1 in hollow. For Whataburger, I've got the Whataburger bag from Carly Plans as well as the Whataburger script from it's a custom from my shop in font 6. For TV with Chris, we've got the TV from Carly Plans and then a custom with Chris script in hollow in font 6. And then for reading, we've got the book icon in hollow as well as the read script in font 6 in hollow. Cute. On to Sunday, the first thing was that I filmed. And then the next thing was that I worked, and then I had a YouTube binge. So for filming, I have got a wax warmer from SPC because it's my wax basket. And I have a custom film script, not custom, I just have a film script from my shop in font 6 in Hollow for working. I've got this computer from Carly Plans with the work script from my shop in font 6 in navy. And then for YouTube binge, I've got this YouTube heart from SPC with a YouTube binge in font 6 in no foil from my shop. And then I had a date night. Was sad again. Shocker, shocker. And then I planned, and then I read. Plan and read. Perfect. So we got Mexican, so we got the little tacos from Carly Plans, as well as a With My Love in Lavender Hollow from SPC. And then being sad, we got that sticker from What's More With Love with the same sad bitch script in font 1. We got the okay, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Did these backwards. Good part about underlays and bougie boxes, and you can pull shit up so easy. So the stickers to mark the planning time. We have the planning time from SPC and Lavender Hollow. And then I read, so we've got the book icon and the read, both in Hollow from my shop. I'm gonna fill in the couple of things I have to fill in, and then I will show you what we are destashing. There you guys have it. We have got our completely finished spread. What do we think? I think it came out pretty cute. Here are all the things being destashed. We have a couple labels on here and a bunch of full boxes. I did not even touch that sheet. Got that. I didn't touch that sheet either. I used a bunch of that. I used a bunch of that. I used like half of that sheet. We've got some half cut headers, a strip of washi, some other washi. Oh my god, that's where these labels were. I was like, oh, I guess this kit just doesn't have them. I just suck. Another gal there, some bottom washi and date covers, and some underlays and bougie boxes. But that's it, guys. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.